In the shadows of the Ottoman Empire, behind golden palace walls and silken curtains, lay a world few dared to speak of. A world of forbidden desires, hidden rituals, and sexual taboos that would terrify even the bravest souls of their time. Welcome to Dark History, where we bring you the craziest, weirdest, and most unbelievable stories from human history. Some of these tales are so bizarre you won't believe they really happened. But before we begin our tale, be sure to hit that like button for more great stories. And now let's begin. The Ottoman harem. The heart of the Sultan's palace wasn't just a place of beauty and pleasure, it was a prison of silk and gold. Here, under the guise of luxury, existed a world of terror, intrigue, and deadly rivalries. Hundreds of women, concubines, slaves, and captured maidens were brought into the Sultan's private world. Each sought favor, each fearing the other. For behind its walls, the harem hid secrets of power, control, and terrifying punishments for breaking rules. To enter this gilded cage was to leave the world behind. Once inside, women were forbidden to leave. Not just because of the high walls and watchful guards, but because of the web of deceit and danger that ensnared them all. Rivalries between women often turned violent. Poison, silent murders, and brutal punishments kept the Sultan's desires at the center of everything. A single mistake could lead to exile, torture, or even death. Eunuchs, the silent watchers. Walking the shadowy corridors of the harem were figures of sorrow, eunuchs, men stripped of their manhood through cruel operations. They were shadows of their former selves, forced to live as half-men, forever bound to the service of the Sultan. Their silent world was one of pain, humiliation, and absolute obedience. Many eunuchs were taken as boys, subjected to horrors they could never escape. In silence they watched everything, the jealousy, the lust, and the punishments. Yet they had no voice, no freedom, only servitude. Living in perpetual twilight, they guarded the gates, the courtyards, and the secrets of the harem. Their very existence a reminder of the harsh realities concealed behind the palace walls. Sultan's dark desires. Within the confines of the Ottoman palace, some sultans indulged in pleasures that pushed the boundaries of morality. Surrounded by hundreds of women, their appetites grew darker. Forced intimacy, experiments with forbidden acts, and rumors of violent encounters filled the palace whispers. One sultan was said to demand terrifying games of humiliation. Another was rumored to take both men and women as captives of desire. Nothing was forbidden if it served power, lust, or domination. The Ottoman rulers, known for their wealth and grandeur, also harbored desires that remained hidden from the admiring gazes of the world. They desired things that were considered taboo, which added to the mysteries surrounding their opulent courts. Taboos and punishments. In the Ottoman world, sexual taboos were not just about pleasure or sin. They were about control. Forbidden relationships inside the palace could end in brutal executions. Concubines caught in betrayal faced drowning, strangulation, or exile to desolate lands. Eunuchs who betrayed their role met slow, agonizing deaths. Outside the palace walls, in the Ottoman society, sexuality was tightly bound to religion and law. Acts considered sinful were punished with public shame, torture, and sometimes death. The Sultan's wife, fiercely protective of her status, used her power to punish those who broke the rules, ensuring a climate of fear that stifled any hint of rebellion or impropriety. Thus, the Ottoman Empire, while outwardly projecting an image of grandeur, had under its shimmering surface a system of rigid controls and severe punishments. For those who dared to cross the lines of propriety and indulge in sexual activities deemed unacceptable, fear ruled both palace and street alike. The legacy of fear. These hidden practices left scars not only on those who lived within the empire, but also on history itself. The Ottoman Empire projected power, glory, and wealth to the outside world. But inside, fear and desire danced in a dangerous union. The empire's greatness was built not just on battles and politics, but also on the silent suffering of those trapped in its forbidden world. As the sun set over the horizon, casting long shadows across the land, the echoes of whispers from the past still linger. The story of the Ottoman Empire is not just one of conquests and sultans, but of hidden nightmares behind golden doors. Sexual taboos, terrifying practices, and forbidden desires remind us that history often hides its darkest secrets where no one dares to look. The very mention of the Ottomans evokes images of a powerful empire that once spanned 3 continents. But beneath the grandeur and glory, there existed a world shrouded in secrecy and sin. The imperial harems, the forbidden chambers of desire and deceit, played a pivotal role in this narrative. These enclosed spaces within the palaces were not just sanctuaries for pleasure, but intricate battlegrounds where women maneuvered to stay ahead in a relentless game of survival. To gain the Sultan's favor was the ultimate ambition for many, but the competition was fierce and the stakes were high. Those who succeeded found themselves in a gilded cage, far removed from the world they once knew. The Ottoman rulers, the very embodiment of power and wealth, were also entangled in a web of desires that transcended conventional boundaries. Their appetites, often unchecked and insatiable, led them to seek gratification beyond the confines of societal norms. This created an environment where the rules of conventional morality were blurred. Yet amidst this opulent backdrop of desire and deceit, there emerged figures who bore witness to the hidden truths of the empire. Eunuchs, men robbed of their voices and their manhood, silently chronicled the drama unfolding within the palace walls. These enigmatic figures, existing on the fringes of society, became the keepers of secrets, observing the intricacies of power, lust, and betrayal. The punishment of breaking the unspoken laws of the harem could be swift and merciless. Women found guilty of transgressions, whether real or imagined, were banished, tortured, or even put to death. The mere whisper of accusation was enough to send shivers down their spines, for the Sultan's wife, the undisputed queen of the harem, wielded her influence like a weapon. In the bustling bazaars of Constantinople, rumors spread like wildfire, carried on the winds of trade and gossip. The people of the city, though removed from the palace intrigues, were not immune to the echoes of the harem's drama. Theirs was a society where faith and tradition held sway, yet even here, the boundaries of morality were often challenged. So as we dive deeper into this labyrinth of desire and deceit, remember that every shadow holds a secret and every whisper carries a truth. The Ottoman Empire may have risen and fallen, but the echoes of its hidden desires continue to resonate. The legacy of the harem serves as a stark reminder of the complexities of human nature, where power, passion, and control intertwine in the most unexpected ways. It's a story of love, loss, betrayal, and revenge, all played out on the grand stage of history. So join us as we unravel the threads of this intricate tapestry and uncover the secrets that lie at the heart of the Ottoman Empire's enduring fascination. What do you think? Were the Ottomans too caught up in their own desires and lust? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. Thanks for watching. Be sure to hit that like button for more great stories.